Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the weekend edition of GilderCam. I know you're not watching this on a Monday, I get it. Weekend edition was fun. I hope that was enjoyable for you. Thanks so much for watching these. Today, it's the first of the month, so today's usually the first of the month is a lot of administrative stuff, a lot of running numbers, getting business stuff in order from month end stuff, and doing some mix critiques today. I got a lunch with a buddy, and another thing I'm not excited about that I'll tell you about later. That's gonna be good, but yeah, I'm not excited about it. Need to write a song today. My songwriting deadline is like in a couple days. I need to start recording. It's Monday. Thursday is the first recording day. So I've got to get on it and I'd love to get at least 3 more songs between now and then. Ideally, I don't know if this will happen, but if I could write 1 or 2 a day until then, that would be super awesome. I don't know if that's possible or gonna happen given everything else I need to work on and do. First of the month also, I'm getting content on scheduled for Home Studio Corner, like the rest of the Mixed Together series, getting those videos uploaded and scheduled. Kind of boring stuff, but you know, life is about exciting stuff and boring stuff. I've got to hit the road. I've got a lunch date.
Despite all that's changed, despite all that's changed, I won't fly away.
Well, lunch was good. Good buddy, Brian. I really like that guy.
I won't fly away. I'm not going anywhere.
It's the perfect storm. It's the first day of the month, and it's a Monday. Cha-cha! It is also EP Challenge Month for me. What does that mean? You may recall, I've mentioned it a few times, I'm releasing 4 EPs this year. Not 8, 4 EPs this year. That means I released the first one on March 1st, the second one is gonna be June 1st. Today is May 1st, and I'm giving myself 1 month to write and release, or record, mix, master, and release this EP. Very, very excited, and I'd encourage you, if you want to jump on an adventure, to join me. Maybe you want to release an EP as well, or maybe a single, just a guitar vocal, or a fully produced thing, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be releasing an EP. It can be something else in the world of audio. Maybe mix that song you've been working on, or finish that song you've been writing. Whatever it is, I'd love for you to join me. And you can do so by just leaving a comment below and telling me what you're gonna do this month. What are you gonna have finished by June 1st? Released to the world on June 1st, because that's when I'm releasing mine. I don't even know what day of the week that is. Hang on, that's a Thursday. By Thursday, June 1st, 2017, what are you gonna do? Seriously, leave a comment, let me know. Now, what's cool about this EP challenge as well is I'm documenting the whole thing. You'll see plenty of it on GilderCam, but I'm documenting the whole thing more thoroughly for my VIP members. Link here. So my VIP members, or Vipers as I call them, will get the inside scoop as I go through this project. They'll get to see every phase of the EP, the songs in their rough form, the scratch tracks, the production as I do it along the way, all the decisions that go into it. It's gonna be really fun. And also, several of my VIP members, I'm thinking of a few right now that I know are gonna join me on this challenge, and they'll be in the VIP forums and kind of sharing their experience in the comments inside the members area as well. If that's your cup of tea, again, here's the link. Love for you to join. It's only 10 bucks a month. So something to consider if you're looking for a place to dive in with minimal commitment, but a whole lot of value. Consider becoming a VIP member. Okay, sales pitch over. All right, I'm gonna need a cup of coffee to talk you through this next thing. And my favorite mug's in the studio, so we're gonna go get that. Walk with me, won't you? I did something else today. Aside from it being the first of the month, aside from it being the first day of the week, I've been thinking a lot lately about my health, and I don't know if you noticed. Silly. You may have noticed that I'm not the fittest, trimmest of dudes out there, and I want to be. I want to be more healthy. I want to eat better and I want to exercise, and I've tried a approximately 1 bajillion ways to do that on my own. Video programs. Oh, here's my mug, by the way. If you've seen this a lot, this thing's awesome. Take a look at that. Hydro flask. I think it's for camping, but it's a great coffee mug because when you get in the studio and you're working on something, you tend to kind of forget about your coffee. Hold on. And then you go to take a sip and it's ice cold. This keeps it warm, which is kind of cool. They're not sponsored by, anyway. 1 second. Okay, so I'm not in the best shape and I have failed at so many different attempts to eat well and to exercise doing it on my own. My wife and I kind of both in the same boat, both wanting to be healthy, both not really wanting to be healthy, probably not very good for each other in that regard. And I realized something just yesterday. I am all for needing help in other areas of my life. So for example, with music, I cannot play drums. I mean, I can sit down and keep a beat, but I will never be anywhere close to as good as somebody like Tim Horsley, who you saw in the last episode. So what do? I ask him for help, meaning, please play drums on this song because otherwise it will sound like doo-doo. Coffee's done. Oh, that's good. Yes, I realize I just put half and half in my coffee and I'm talking about weight loss. What was I saying? When I need help with drums, I need drums on a song, I call Tim. Same thing with bass and other things. But when it comes to being healthy and weight loss, I always just rely on myself. And that hasn't worked. It's an exercise in futility because no matter what I try, I don't have the motivation or the accountability to pull it off. I can go good for a week, maybe 2, maybe a month if I'm really motivated, but once I decide I don't want to do it anymore, there are no systems in place, nothing to get me back on track. Now, that to say, we made a commitment at the beginning of the year that we want to be healthier, and I'm down 15 pounds from the beginning of the year. So that's something to celebrate. Yay! But I know I'm not going to get healthy unless something changes. And that something isn't me resolving again, doing a May resolution. It isn't me deciding to try harder. It's me asking for help. And what that looks like is having my buddy Chop, who played drums on my latest EP, the one from February called Someone to Blame. I've asked Chop to essentially hold my feet to the fire and get me to where I need to go. Obviously, he's not responsible for me in that sense, but he's agreed to essentially make me hate him to help me and hold me accountable to going to the gym. And that is why just after lunch earlier today, I did something bad. I signed back up for Iron Tribe. Iron Tribe, it's similar to CrossFit. It's a class workout thing. There's a set schedule. Chop has been going for years now. He actually turned me on to it a few years ago and I tried it and I just bombed. I didn't go. He was going to a different location than I was and I never had that commitment and I never actually, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I never actually asked for help. I signed up. There are coaches there who would be more than willing to call me at 5 in the morning to wake me up to go to the class or whatever it takes. But I never wanted them to. I never asked them to because I wanted to do it on my own. I wanted to make it happen. Well, guess what? I can't make it happen. For whatever reason, I am not wired in such a way as to make that happen. I need help. I don't like asking for help. And that's a huge problem, right? So much pride behind not wanting to ask for help. In some areas of my life, I'm all for it. Please, Tim, come play drums. Help me. But in this area, I have not done so. So I'm a little just freaked out because I signed up. I think I start tomorrow and it is going to hurt. I might throw up. It is not going to be something that I am going to enjoy for a while. But at the same time, I will enjoy it because I know that I'm moving in a direction towards being healthy because I want to be around to love my grandkids and to love my great-grandkids, right? I want to have an impact on them. I can't if I stay fat and eat sugar all day. I won't make it to 60, right? Not to get all morbid and mushy, that's reality, but I'm not gonna get there just thinking about my grandkids that don't exist yet and getting super motivated and listening to a Zig Ziglar tape. It just doesn't work for me. What I need is someone to hold me accountable, someone to ask me questions, someone to, not to change me, but to be an agent of change. Chop has his work cut out for him, but really, it's just a matter of me asking, and I think the rest will just happen because he's already going anyway. I'm gonna go when he goes, and it's gonna be awful, but I think I'm ready. Some sort of crazy shenanigans happening over here. People with saws and stuff. Anyway, thanks so much for sticking with me today. It was a good day, it was a beautiful day. And had to do a lot of like kind of boring administrative stuff for the business. Also get signed up for Iron Tribe, which scares the you know what out of me. But I'm ready, and I'm excited about this EP, that song I just wrote.
You were never out to get me.
Great case study of, I only had 30 minutes to write it, so I wrote it in 30 minutes. It's amazing what our brains will do when we push them in a box and say, do this thing. It's almost like you just squeeze them and then just good stuff comes out, as disgusting as that sounds. But if you are a person who tends to be creative, those types of situations kind of make you come alive. I wrote a song in 30 minutes that if I'd had an hour, that song would not have happened. I really like the song. We'll see if I like it tomorrow, but the moral of the story is still there. We like to be put in boxes. It forces us to perform. So find a box to put yourself in. I think it'll be worth it.